Hey, what is up, everybody? Sen Quattro coming back at you again, and once again, it has been a while. I do apologize that I haven't posted a video in a while. I actually do have a bunch of videos recorded. I have postponed them because there has been this recent event that has happened in Bozeman that I really would like to weigh in on. About not even a week ago, there was a very tragic event that happened in Bozeman. Apologize for the pauses, the ums. I'm just gonna try to make this a complete uncut video. Just gonna open up and kind of like lay on like what I've been feeling, what a lot of people have been feeling like in the Bozeman area where I'm from, in light of these events. So, the other day, there was a tragic event that happened in the Bozeman backcountry. Actually, it was just south of Big Sky, I believe. A couple renowned backcountry skiers and climbers, Inga Perkins and Hayden Kennedy, were ascending Imp Peak, and upon their ascent, triggered an avalanche which buried Inga Perkins, killing her. In not being able to cope with that, Hayden the next day wound up taking his own life. So this has been a tragedy that has just completely rocked Bozeman, has completely just stunned and shocked everybody, even people that didn't really know them too well, like myself. And other than that, it's also been making people question a lot of, especially people like me and other skiers and climbers and snowboarders. A lot of us like kind of questioning like why we do these things. For me, like, anytime an injury happens, it doesn't really matter if it's somebody I know. Obviously, if it's somebody I know, it's going to affect me more. But even if it's something I'm just reading, or like a video I see or something like that, or one of my favorite writers, it always makes me sit back and question everything, or why I do this, and why I put myself out there, and why I do the thing, why I do what I do, knowing that at any second this could happen. And though I'm not the big backcountry rider like those two people were, like Inga and Hayden were, I being a huge park and street rider, the reality of a huge injury like that is very real, and it's something that you never really want to think about, but you always have to kind of keep in the back of your mind, because if you're completely ignoring it, you're just gonna make yourself ignorant to the fact and just make yourself careless. And for me, it's not being like a sponsored rider, but trying to become one. It made me really like step back and just be like, what am I really doing? Like, what am I expending to do this? And it also brought forth the reality, and anybody who knows me and knows me as a snowboarder, you know, knows how real this is. And it's me and a couple other people, like we're, one of the like larger park riders that don't wear helmets. And I was just kind of wondering, like, it's just like what injury that's close home to me that's gonna make me change that. It's gonna make me finally snap and be like, yo, I need to put this on. And the stupid reality of it is when I tried to think of a reason as to why I don't, and it's totally the looks, and it's stupid. It just made me like give a serious reality check. And even though this season I'm really gonna try to make an effort to change that, to be one of the people that's throwing a helmet on, being safe, because my good friend Scotty Williams, who had to have brain surgery, have parts of his brain removed from and not just like one serious injury, just like several concussions over the span of his skiing career that just resulted in that. And it's just like a very haunting reality. And it's just, it's scary. There's like the idea of injuries, and it's like the thing that I just don't want to think about. And I can't help but thinking about, the larger injuries like Kevin Pierce and then Sarah Burke, people who, were both wearing helmets. And it's just, I'm sitting there trying to like sometimes like weigh the risk versus reward. And it's, I don't know, it's a very like sobering, like I don't know. I don't even really know the words to put it. I've just been like kind of at like a loss like the past week, and not like it's gonna change anything. Like I'm not gonna quit snowboarding, but it's just it was a real reality check. Like I seriously wonder like why I'm doing this. You know, like who am I hurting? Obviously, besides myself, the people that I'm expending to do this, to chase this dream, to make this work, and it's just like I sit there and think about like Thanksgiving and Christmas these past years. It's like I snowboard. Like I don't, like I rarely like other days I'd be spending time with the family, even though both my parents live down in South Carolina. So gonna be like kicking with my brothers, and it's just like, what am I sacrificing to just chase this dream that the payout, it's nothing. Like there's like the reward. I mean, obviously it's a passion that I have for snowboarding, and I love it. That's why I chase it. That's why I want to do it. But it's just so crazy when you sit there and you compare it as far as the professional athlete aspect. Especially when it comes down to these injuries, it's like your sponsors really kind of just seem like they just like kind of turn their back when stuff like that happens. It's like, look at Sarah Burke. Their family had to start Kickstarters to cover all the medical bills, like the $500,000 medical bills that she had while she was in the hospital. And it's ridiculous. We're flipping and spinning really fast, really high in the air, onto rails, off of rails, going incredibly fast. A lot of us without helmets on. And you sit there and you look at it and it's like, we get hurt, and it's like, well, now all of a sudden we don't want to flow you, even though you're representing our company when that happened. And you sit there and it's like, I feel like the biggest misconception, especially with a lot of people who don't ski or snowboard, is that we're loaded when we're sponsored. Like we get rich, like and we're treated just like all the other professional athletes, and that could not be farther from the truth. It's ridiculous. Like they get hurt, everything is covered. They got multi-billion-dollar ownerships to all of their teams, like flowing them cash. Not to mention all of the commercialization that's behind that sport. And it's kind of a sad reality. And then like that's what I sat there and I realized, and I'm like, I'm chasing that. Like I'm chasing sponsorships from people that are literally just gonna probably like be like, oh well, you got hurt. And the thing is, I know it's like it's not gonna change my drive to get sponsored. It's not gonna change anything, but it's just like it sucks. It's been like kind of like, what the hell, It's a big like kind of like punch to the stomach. And I hate to sit there and use like the deaths of Hayden Kennedy and Inga Perkins to like sit there and look inward to myself, and like somehow make this about me, and that was not my intention, much love for Inga Perkins and Hayden Kennedy. Like it is such a tragic event that happened, and it just shows that like at any given moment this could happen. This could all be taken from us. And I can't, every time I think of that, that day, that event, that avalanche, and that chain of events, I just can't help but think of what Danny Davis said when he was talking about his, Kevin Pierce, and when he's just like, shit happens, and there's no like real reason for it, and it's true, and it sucks. And it's still something that I honestly think about every time I'm like lining up for a jump or a rail or thinking of a new trick or whatever. And it's just like, it's so damn true. Like it'll happen for no real reason, no reason why, no reason when, who, where. It can happen at any time. Most of the time I feel like it happens when you think everything's going real good. It's just been a really heavy week, and I seriously give my condolences to the loved ones of Inga Perkins and Hayden Kennedy, and I can't imagine what all those families are going through with that tremendous loss. And I know I share a lot of the feelings with the ski and snowboarding community right now, and it's been real tough. I'm sorry for the sappy video, like, I just kind of wanted to come in and weigh in on stuff because, again, I've been real absent from my channel, and I'll be able to elaborate more in my next video on the real reasons why I've been as absent as I have. But yeah, it's all there. I just really wanted to come in and weigh on the situation and just let everybody know what's been going on in my head. But much love for everybody out there. Like, I'm still going to continue this. I'm still going to keep driving. I'm still going to snowboard. It's just questioning a lot of stuff. And thank you for bearing through this like uncut video with all the pauses, whatever, face scratches, It was just kind of me coming out and just laying it all out there. But I appreciate that. Stay tuned. I got to remake a video, and then I'm going to post a few other videos coming up here pretty soon. I'm not trying to give any empty promises, but it's actually going to happen this time. So, alright, peace out, guys. Love you all. Later.